The 5 most dangerous experiments in history. Science pushes humanity forward, but sometimes it becomes a force too powerful to control. These are the 5 most dangerous experiments in human history. Trinity Test, the first nuclear explosion. The year is 1945. The world is just emerging from its darkest chapter. In the deserts of New Mexico, humanity prepares to ignite its own apocalypse. This is the Trinity Test, the first nuclear explosion on Earth. But the scientists feared the unthinkable. What if the bomb ignites the atmosphere and burns the entire planet? Still, they pushed the button, and the sky turned into fire. This blast didn't just destroy cities, it changed the future of civilization. That day, science stood shoulder to shoulder with gods. Nazi medical experiments, science without ethics. During World War II, science in Nazi Germany became a weapon of terror. In concentration camps, thousands of prisoners were used as human test subjects. Freezing experiments, high-altitude simulations, forced organ transplants. None of them were done to heal. They were done to push human limits, at any cost. The data from these horrific tests still haunts science today. Should we use knowledge gained through torture? These were not experiments. They were nightmares in the name of science. CERN's LHC, the God particle experiment. In Human Psyche's, deep beneath Switzerland, a massive machine came to life. It was called the Large Hadron Collider. Its mission? To recreate the Big Bang and uncover the secrets of the universe. Protons were smashed together at nearly the speed of light. But some scientists feared it might create miniature black holes. What if it swallowed the Earth? Still, the experiment went forward. And the Higgs boson, the God particle, was discovered. But one question remains. Where should science draw the line? Stanford Prison Experiment, collapse of the human psyche. In 1971, a group of students joined a psychology experiment at Stanford University. Some were assigned the role of guards, others prisoners. But within days, the simulation turned disturbingly real. The guards became abusive. The prisoners suffered emotional breakdowns. The 2-week experiment was shut down in just 6 days. What started as a game ended as a psychological disaster. This experiment showed how easily power can corrupt, and reminded scientists, the human mind is not a lab rat. The elephant LSD experiment, researchers made a bizarre decision. They wanted to test the effects of LSD on a giant animal. Their subject, Tusko, an adult male elephant. They injected him with a dose of LSD. Not once, but 3,000 times more than what's given to humans. Tusko died within 2 hours. The experiment failed. But a life was lost, for nothing. This wasn't progress. It was the cost of reckless curiosity. Conclusion. How far should science go? Progress requires courage. But sometimes, it also needs a conscience. These experiments didn't just show what science can do. They showed what it shouldn't do. One day, another experiment will begin. But what if next time? There's no turning back? In the hands of scientists, is knowledge a surgeon's scalpel? Or a god's hammer? The future will decide. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more untold stories. Where science meets the edge of darkness.